Living with depression was literally fighting with my own self. Talks and news about depression fly around readily these days. But actually, feeling it is like a fatal experience in itself. I know I have lots of reasons to be happy, and there is a great purpose of looking positively into the future. But my mind doesn't allow me to believe it. I have my wonderful family, true friends, and a decent job. Until one day, I mulled, I was the worst person I knew. A simple mix-up at work brought me a huge amount of mistrust in my capacity to deliver what was expected of me. From then on, I easily got exhausted, effortlessly affected by uncomplicated mistakes, became anxious and so forth. The feeling of sadness with indefinite reason grew each day. I felt I was no longer appreciated by my friends and my family, which was the reason I withdrew myself from them. I heard a lot of stories about depression, which gave me an idea that I was starting to have the symptoms, and I can't accept it. During nighttime, falling asleep has become stressful for me, and even more disturbing when the mornings started to come, and I was still awake. I took over-the-counter pills to help myself get a good sleep, but none worked for me. I pretended things were just fine, because I was so confused. I knew then thinking I'm okay versus feeling okay were two different things, but I can no longer make a distinction. I knew at that moment I needed help, but I felt embarrassed to tell anyone. I thought hiding my problem will make it disappear, and I never realized it started to change my life drastically. Fighting depression was never a simple task. When I decided to ask for help, there were people who thought they were helping me when they said, "It's only in your head. Don't feel sorry about yourself. Think positive. Don't feel depressed because there are people who are in worse situation. Take a vacation," and so on. I pushed myself to re-engage and control my negative thoughts and emotions. But at the end of the day, I just ended up wanting to vanish. I presumed everyone has given up on me. It's always hard for me to motivate myself to get back to my usual self. During that period, I wanted to be alone most of the time, because I thought I found freedom in it. But when I recovered, I realized that allowing someone I trust to stay with me all the way is the most helpful thing I can have. It truly made me feel I'm not alone in this battle. I was thankful my loved ones helped me consider taking my case to a health professional. It's true. Your doctor is in the best position to understand more what you feel and take you out of the ditch you're in. It was never an easy switch from being depressed to start feeling the old you once more. Those days I never envisioned that I can still enjoy nonetheless the things I love to do. I thought it was the end. From this time forward, I promised myself to appreciate more the smallest things which make me happy, because I certainly know how it was to be unhappy. It took me years, but I never imagined I'll come to realize that I'm more important than my depression. I never thought that I can move forward accepting that I'm special and an extraordinary person who had depression. I can still give in to it, but I can consciously choose to free myself from it. I'm trying harder now not to fall into the same hole over again. When I embraced it, it built a stronger person in me. In my heart, I feel I'm meant to be great, because depression made me your advocate.